Yeah.
The gangs back in town, spread the word all around. They're gonna have some fun, there's more news to go around. Vlog Talk! Vlog Talk! Vlog Talk! Vlog Talk!
Good morning and welcome back, Cards. I'm Lyndon Longwell.
I'm Julie Wilkerson. Today's Friday, February 21st, and you're watching
Vlog Talk.
Lyndon, I've just been struggling in school recently, and I don't know what to do.
Have you tried using AI?
No, obviously not. That would be cheating.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean?
You'll find out in this next segment with Chloe and Gwyneth.
What is AI, and why is it being talked about more and more every day? AI, or artificial intelligence, is, well, actually, we don't know how to explain it. So, according to ChatGPT, AI refers to a field of computer science focused on creating machines or systems that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. But the AI you're probably thinking of is OpenAI. But how can we use it properly?
AI has been around for a long time, and it really just means any computer program or application that works in a way that resembles the way a human mind works.
Yes, students are allowed to use AI, but only in a certain capacity. So I like to say you can use AI to support your learning, but not to supplement your learning. So things like Grammarly, or if you Google things, the first thing you're going to get is from AI. Those are really supportive tools that you have in your toolbox to use. That's when AI is helping you. But when you use AI to kind of mask your own learning, that's when AI gets into the plagiarism kind of level.
There's a couple ways that it can help accessibility. It can help you read and write in a different language, which is massively helpful. Like this wise friend, and not everyone has the advantage of having lots of wise friends. It can be used as a resource to give you access to knowledge that you otherwise not have access to. You could ask it to create a table of colleges in the Midwest that have these programs and include the enrollment and the cost. And the more sort of detail you give it, the better the results are.
Grammarly is also a really powerful tool to use. You just have to be cautious of how you use them, and you also have to use your brain to know sometimes AI can be wrong.
In the same way that people don't always give reliable answers, generative AI doesn't always provide a correct answer. And in fact, there are some instances where the output that you get is completely fabricated. It's not doing this deliberately, but it's trying so hard to give you an answer that it will give you an answer whether it is correct or not. This is the exception, not the rule. Usually it's generally reliable. I would say use it. Use ChatGPT, see what it can do for you, or use Gemini on the Google thing. See what it's good at, see what it's not good at. Anyone who's watching this video that's in high school right now, this is going to be a big part of your world once you're out in the workforce. So getting familiar with it now is just going to give you an advantage over the old people like me who are struggling to get on board. I would worry about germs and heart disease before I would worry about AI. It is not in a position to make decisions or take action. So there are far more rational things to be afraid of than AI.
Julia, you know what happens this February, right?
Yeah, obviously, Groundhog's Day, but Pennsylvania Phil saw a shadow this year, so it's nothing to be excited about.
Yeah, I guess that too, but I was talking about how February is Black History Month.
Oh, yeah, duh. Obviously, I knew that. I was just kidding.
Sure you did, but for more information on how we celebrate, tune into this next segment.
Tricia, I don't think we're at Thomas anymore.
Because we're not. We're at Kilbourne.
Should we really be here right now? I mean, like, this isn't our school.
Yeah, it's Black History Month. We're having a combined show this year.
Oh, that's so cool. What are we doing?
Good things come to those who wait, Logan. Okay, we can go now.
So what's your part in this year's Black History Month celebration?
So I am in charge of the program. So basically, I'm the one who organizes all the homerooms and basically making sure that the whole show runs smoothly. And I'm working with Fatima at Kilbourne. We didn't have a stage for our side, which is why we decided to collab with Kilbourne. And it was a pretty cool experience.
Let's go see what some of the members of the Black History Month committee here at Kilbourne have to say about the show.
Who am I here with?
Jay.
Samaje.
Jaden.
How do you feel about working with Thomas on this project?
It's pretty cool. Time consuming.
I don't know anybody from this school or at Thomas. This is my first year here, so it's just nice to get to know everybody. You know, just meet new people, and then all working together for like a better cause.
I feel like it's good to experience both schools together.
Build community in Motown.
The theme for this year was In Our Roots, and basically we just wanted to talk about the experience from the beginning to where we are now. And we kind of visualized the whole thing as a tree, and you have your roots being like how a plant is uprooted into a different type of soil, the soil being America, and how we've grown from slavery and where we are now. So, yeah.
How's the process been like working with Kilbourne? Obviously, I know it's probably been a different transition because this hasn't ever been done before, right?
Yeah, it's actually never been done before, so it was really cool to be the first, especially in my senior year. There are definitely a lot of bumps that were in the road. Like, we didn't get the show until an hour before our performance. What everybody saw during the performance was our first time ever running through with lighting on stage and everything. And we also only practiced an hour each week. That was very difficult because we had a lot to do. So yeah, so I'm kind of happy with the outcome with the bumps in the road that we have.
Do you think that this will become a tradition from now on?
I think it was really cool and brought Worthington together, and honestly seeing both sides have a Black History Month show, which it was actually Kilbourne's first ever Black History Month show. I hope that they get to do it in the future, but obviously we won't be here, so I don't really know. So make sure you are there next Friday, 2A2B schedule, to be there for our Black History Month show, first time in the gym. Yeah.
Go support!
This week we asked you guys when Ella Fitzgerald and Count Basie became the first two Black artists to win a Grammy.
And the correct answer was in 1959. Thanks to everyone who participated.
Last week we missed Sports Report, but this week we're back with a recap.
Thank God! Sports Report is back. Let's take a look.
Good morning, Cards. I'm Brady Sanford, and you're watching Sports Report. On February 6th, both the boys and girls wrestling teams celebrated their senior night. The girls honored seniors Kaylin Breezemeister, Lena Sasser, and Sammy Managed, while the boys recognized Mike Bates, Carter Jones, Rustin Jones, Zach Hanna, Simon Kalina, and Dean Poppy. This week, both teams defeated Dublin Jerome, the girls by a score of 27-24, and the boys 42-36. On February 7th, ice hockey took on Dublin Kaufman in the Blue Jackets Cup, where they fell 1-3 to the Rocks. The boys played their final game of the season against Archbishop Moeller. Congrats to all of our Cardinals on the season. Girls basketball faced off against Westland on February 10th, where they bested the Cougars 46-14. The girls then had their senior night last Friday against Hilliard Derby. The girls honored Jewel Lasser and Kaylee Jacob. Wednesday was district semifinals against Olentangy, where they fell to the Braves. On February 8th, boys basketball played East High School, defeating the Tigers 74-59. Last Tuesday, they lost by a basket to Kaufman. On Friday, the Cardinals took on Hilliard Derby, falling to the Panthers in a close 58-64 game. The boys indoor track team participated in the Kent State Invitational, where Ben Rhodes placed 7th in the 60-meter hurdles, Charlie Rundio took 3rd in the 1600, Jonah Hines snagged 9th in the 800, Fraser Kirk 3rd in the 3200, and the 4x4 and 4x8 relay teams claimed 2nd place. Way to go! The girls' indoor track team took 1st place in the Jim Lindsley Invitational with a score of 115.5 points. The girls then competed in the Kent State Invitational on Sunday. Jenna Olson secured 1st place in the weight throw and 3rd in the shot put. Drea Tubbs took 2nd in the shot put. Addie Faust a new PR of 9 feet, 3 inches in the pole vault. Jessica Raymond PR'd in the 60-meter hurdles, and the team of Alessia Becks, Meredith Hinton, Stella Potter, and Lainey Fouth won the 4x800-meter relay. In addition, Lainey finished her 1600-meter run with a 5:11.29, the 5th fastest indoor 1600 in school history. Lainey Fouth returned to win the 3200-meter run with an 11:33.30 with freshmen Meredith Hinton Logan and Stella Potter both establishing PRs and finishing 5th and 6th. Our Cardinals are in the home stretch of their seasons, and they need your support now more than ever. Tonight, boys basketball takes on Dublin Jerome on home turf, their final game before their first playoff game next Tuesday against Westerville Central. On Sunday, boys and girls indoor track compete in the Muskingum Invitational, and boys wrestling travels to sectionals. Check the TWHS athletic calendar for additional information about athletic events. Thanks for watching, Cards. Check back next week for more sports updates.
Well, that's all we have for this episode, Cards.
Thanks for tuning in, and we're looking forward to seeing you next week.
But for now, remember, it's always a great day to be a Cardinal.